You'll find this power couple on their ranch outside beautiful Inkom, Idaho. Just a short 17 years ago, they were looking for something to do when Farm Bureau found Jim Guthrie.
I was asked to come into one of the Farm Bureau meetings, and at the time there's only 8 on the board. And anyway, they asked me if I'd be interested in running on the board, and I told them, I said, I don't think so at this time. And so anyway, they had a banquet about 2 weeks later, and I was nominated, and nobody opposed me. So anyway, I ended up on the board, and that's been kind of how we got started with Farm Bureau.
Many consider the Guthries a Farm Bureau institution.
On the state, I served 3 years as District 1 chair and 14 years as state chair.
And how many years on the board?
For the 14 years on the state board.
And Jim, with Bannock County and your offices held?
Actually, I went on the board and was just a board member for 2 years, and then I was vice president for 2 years, and then I was been Bannock County president for the past 14 years, I think that.
16, 17.
Yeah.
Winning the President's Cup was a shock.
Well, I think there's a lot of people that probably should have been ahead of myself personally. Carol's been actually the leader of kind of pushed me along, but it's been quite a adventure to go through the process the last 20 years and see how Farm Bureau's grown and Bannock County's grown, and the changes that took place from when we first come in to now.
But Carol says it's been an interesting ride.
It's been an interesting 20 years, going from the county chair to the state chair, and now the American board. It's been educational and met a lot of good people, seen a lot of country, all thanks to Farm Bureau. It's amazing the opportunities that Farm Bureau opens.
And over the past 2 decades, pick a Farm Bureau event, and the Guthries were there.
The rest of you are all winners, because they were all...
And the Guthries had their influences too.
Tom Gary was president at the time we become active, and he was very personable, and he set a real good example for me personally, and he was a very personable person.
Maxine Bell was a good influence on me, and Sue Priestley. I always admired Sue for the way she makes everybody feel welcome, and it's kind of like a mother hen going around and making sure that no one's left out. And it's just a great organization of good people, and you learn a lot from each one, different things.
The Guthries say they're encouraged with the Farm Bureau because it offers opportunity to the generations coming up.
Well, to the YFNR, but still the Women's Committee, because we have a lot of younger women involved in the Women's Committee. They go off the YFNR, and a lot of our young farmers and ranchers go on to the state board, and it kind of leaves the women in limbo, but there's a lot of them now that are joining the Women's Committee and doing a lot of good things there, and we've got a lot of younger women that are being involved in counties and different programs, and Ag in the classroom. They like to go into the schools, the young people do, and visit with the school kids, and there's just a lot of opportunity for both men and women.
The YFNR program, that's probably the most important thing we have going for us, and they can join that up to 35 years of age, and there's a lot of opportunities there for. They have a lot of discussion meets, a lot of activities, and it's a way to get the young people involved, and they give achievement awards, and it's just quite an organization, this YFNR. Most of the leaders that's in it today has been through that program.
As the Guthries move into the twilight of their Farm Bureau career, they're confident agriculture is in good hands.
I think the future of agriculture is is safe and well in Idaho. We've got a lot of young farmers and ranchers that are coming up. They're getting involved and they're knowledgeable.
Jim and Carol Guthrie, President's Cup winner in 2015.